in 10 seconds on the stream then. So yeah, who do you think is going to win, Kari?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Wait. I think I played against Tayman, and it was pretty good, but this was on hard mode, so I don't know. I'm not too biased from either one, so actually I think I've played against both of them. I don't remember. It was a while ago, the group stage.
Well, I'll do a short count to see how much apart we are. I'm on 33, 34, and Tayman has just finished the first stage here in sub 20, which is real good. But Shadow doesn't take too much more time here to finish off Carry 1. Yeah, I think that Shadow has some good chances. He was playing not too bad in V-Hard recently. But I have not seen Tayman play too much. But yeah, he is getting away with a 12 on Brock here, and yeah, getting a decent lead already of like half a stage in the beginning.
Arrange my windows so it's the correct way, because I had it opposite on the I had my windows up opposite from how they are on the stream, so I would have been referring to them backwards, but anyway, yes.
Okay.
And getting through the first two stages very quickly. Yeah. Shadow a little stuck on Brock, wasn't able to top him off there.
No, he had a little bit of an unfortunate clear in the beginning. But
there it goes.
Yeah, now he is getting him. And Tayman resets on Misty here. That is a little bit...
The first fall.
That is a little bit weird. On these early stages, I really don't like to reset, except for... Well, I play really bad and just don't send anything in the beginning. Otherwise, it doesn't make too much sense if you have them topped off at least, or can get them with like 3-4 more lines.
I know there's resetting again there. I know there's some I don't know, not argument, but I guess inner feelings on how you want to be resetting. And Shadow's pulled ahead to Surge, looks like.
Yeah, I would say that is close to one stage right now that he has. But I guess Tayman is doing not so bad with this setup on Misty here. Though he is getting clear the first time.
There we go. She almost got that clear on the lower block.
Yeah, that
wasn't fast enough. Stop time got her.
Yeah, that was
wild.
But Shadow made up like 5 more seconds, and now it's a solid 1-stage lead for him.
He's a good bit ahead. Now, I mean, this is puzzly. This is V-Hard. Anything can happen.
For sure, and from what I know, Shadow struggles a lot with Sabrina and Blaine. So that could actually be a chance for Tayman to pull away there if he is close enough. But Shadow's still getting really good stages here with another sub 20 on Erika.
Meanwhile, Tayman resets on Surge.
Man, he's resetting more than I do on S-Hard, seriously. That is
might be feeling the I guess rush to get all these things, these quick kills. Try to pull back ahead when you can on the, I guess, earlier, easier stages.
Yeah, usually if you're not too unlucky, if you just top them off, you win the stage in like 1 minute anyways, so resets usually are not worth that much in the early game of V-Hard. But Shadow is struggling a little bit on this Koga right now. Oh, and he gets the clear on all of the blocks there. That is a little bit unfortunate.
Over a minute in, is he gonna hold out? Yep, he holds out and just for the win there.
Like I said, usually if you just go on and keep them topped off for around 50 till 110, 120 is the time you get nonetheless, because they run out of stop time over the time anyways. And Tayman is resetting again on Erica here.
He definitely isn't he definitely is having trouble on the ladies tonight.
Seems like it, yeah.
As I said in the chat, the cooties. She's lowering her stack all the way down.
Oh, and the first reset from Shadow here on Sabrina. Yeah, like I said, he struggles a little bit on Sabrina and Blaine, so I kinda saw that coming.
Seems about there that it starts to get a little, I guess, not to just get like the quick kill, but I guess they smarten up a little bit. I'm not as experienced in V-Hard as, but I do love Puzzle League, so I am here.
Well, honestly, I have not played too much V-Hard. Mostly recently, I didn't play that much. I was mostly focusing on NASCAR in the past to get some good times there.
Tayman moves on. Did he move on to Koga, or is he still struggling on? Yeah. He's still on Koga.
He just got to Koga.
He moved on to Koga. Okay, I'm getting the. I'm getting confused again, but hopefully this Koga goes fast, and then he'll be more or less caught up.
Well, I guess we will see about that soon enough.
He's clearing down. There it goes. All right.
Wow, that Koga was free. Seriously.
Koga, he did a few little cruddy clears and kind of derped that up. And meanwhile, Shadow's minute 30 almost into Sabrina and kills her.
Yeah, finally got the kill there.
Barely pulling ahead, barely staying ahead rather. In lead there. It's definitely a mix of things you need to be thinking of when doing your the beginning to get that sub 20 or sub 30 clear.
Well, sub 20s are relatively hard on V-Hard if you go with the 4x4 setup, but the early stages you can kinda go with the hard setup if you're fast enough. Except they do nothing, then you're screwed. But yeah, both on Blaine now.
Evened up.
And I would say Shadow's Blaine won't die that fast. Yeah.
Yeah, you got that lucky cluck, that last little bit of clear there. The blocks. We'll see if he sticks it out. He's approaching a minute. Tayman also didn't get the quickest kill. And his Blaine is also clearing up. I can see... I think I can feel it. It might reset soon here. Got a feeling, maybe.
Nah. I wouldn't reset anymore that far into an early stage. But from what I've seen from Tayman, and
There it
he
is.
resets.
There
actually.
it is.
From what I've seen from Tayman is that he is getting quite pissed at the game if he has some bullshit stages in the beginning. So this could actually be in Shadow's favor, even though he is not really in front right now. But what is going on with this Blaine clearing everything on Shadow's screen?
Paycheck. Tayman takes another reset, hoping for that quick kill. Shadow passed the 2-minute mark.
Yeah,
A little bitty chain to
successfully.
top him out.
No.
No, Blaine clears again.
And there goes another chain on Blaine's screen for Shadow. Oh my! All the gray blocks there. That
Even
Shadow
going for the gray blocks, that's something you don't usually see.
And he got it. He got it. Finally.
Win.
And Tayman as well. So.
Oh, we are nearly in the kitchen sink here, folks.
Yeah, really close into this Tracy. But well, We Heart really starts right now, so...
Yes. We all, you love him, you hate him, it's Trollsy.
Well, usually he gives you a somewhat playable pattern, but sometimes he's just like, I'm not gonna do anything today.
I think Tayman's chain got a little short there with that missed frame drop. I don't know if he was actually going for it or not.
I didn't see it properly as well. And yes, Infinite Chain, the 4 steel blocks that Shadow created there has to be like 2 4s, a 3 and a 5, or a 6. Because for every block over 3 you use for these adds 1 element to it.
Taking the first reset on Trollsy here. I didn't see how long he had tried for. Shadow is minute in. Still going for it. Gonna get his Tracy's gonna get another clear off there.
Yeah,
4 steel blocks takes a 6 combo of steel squares, so. Down Trace. Oh,
both
they
of them
both
get
again
in like 5 seconds apart from each other.
In the sink.
Congratulations, you won.
This is shaping up to be a pretty darn good race if the RNG keeps up like this. I'd say the luck.
Yeah, it's real close up to this point.
Hey man, sticking with his here. The 2-4 clears into a chain, going for the 9. 9 clears there on that one, followed up.
Yeah, and he should actually get this kill. He waited out Team Rocket real good there.
That was good. It's definitely so it's kind of a when you drop your garbage is just as important as how much and what kind of garbage you're dropping on your opponent. Doesn't matter if you get that, you know.
Shadow got real lucky that Team Rocket's... Sorry that I spoke.
Oh no, it's fine. I look over and he had won as well.
Shadow was so lucky that Team Rocket actually cleared the blocks before dropping the garbage down there so that they could clear it actually. and Tayman is one line short.
Feel bad there. A little sometimes tough to tell when if you're exactly topped out versus just barely kissing the top there.
Yeah. And that brings me to the point that we finally, thank you Forky and Darius, have the one more line FFC emote.
That's beautiful, and that he got in a bad position with his blocks there, didn't have any way to clear the garbage, was pretty low.
And it seems Shadow is going to toughen out these stages.
Yeah, he seems very adverse to resetting. Going for the I guess I like doing the, what do you call it, holding on, defending type strategies. At least when I play other people, I definitely tend to play very defensively playing versus, but sometimes it always doesn't work with the AI and you can get very, very long matches that way.
Yeah, and I guess this long Geo stage doesn't do him any favors as Tayman just defeated him and is
moves
going
on to
Richie here.
Our other favorite troll boy, Richie, going for an early reset. Now, I have to ask you, if you do ever do, like, you know, SRL races or whatnot, do you watch your opponents stream to see where they are?
Nah, I never do that. Well, usually for the puzzle community here, we are chilling in Discord anyways and shit talking each other. So.
True, I have done that a couple times with oh, I don't remember what it was, what I played recently, but there.
Yeah, but we are coming up to a time frame where Giovanni could fall, because usually when you play out the hard stages in the second half, they tend to go around like 3.5 minutes.
It's about when the scroll speed gets a little faster. Sometimes the AI just can't keep up with it. They run out of stop and just like that, 3 minutes exactly.
Also, Tayman having one solid stage lead right now with going into Lorelei.
Exactly, one stage apart now. Tayman ahead. Hopefully he gets a first try on Lorelei.
And we didn't get Cloister. That is a bummer.
Oh, gong gong gong.
Nah,
That was a bad dugong. I wasn't ready for that.
I'm seriously more of the Cloister type.
I'm ready. Are you?
Lorelei is his weakness. Most likely Jade, from how much he struggled with the waifus, still here.
Mm-hmm. It's just a waifu weakness. I guess you could say his type disadvantage is the waifu type then.
Oh yes, certainly.
Effective.
Oh, and Shadow was a little bit unlucky. That could have been enough. Yeah, it would have been enough, but Richie had the 3 rats on the left there. Yeah, let's see if he is going for more resets now. Probably not anymore, close to 1 minute into this stage right now.
Oh, Lorelei drops her stack down. It doesn't have enough on the top to,
I seriously hate when that happens. You have them, and then yeah, they start stacking down one side, and then why ever they go over to the other side and just pick the higher garbage blocks to lower, get them on one level, and you're just like, why? Why the heck does this have to happen? Especially when you are on a good pace and
Why do they have to be so smart sometimes?
yeah, and that exactly is the problem. They usually are not, and sometimes they are just like playing genius, and yeah, you kind of get caught off guard by that.
I'm gonna win.
Jane, I don't know if you try that I embarrass myself as repeatedly as you did last time you commentated, but it's a feast for my eyes seeing you write that stuff.
Don't give up. I'm gonna win.
Man, and both opponents are, well, the CPUs I mean, are holding up
definitely.
real well here. But Lorelei killed herself.
Don't give up.
Tayman,
Shadow going on a minute here with Richie's CFO.
I'm gonna win.
Watch him stick it out again. Richie's pretty.
I'm gonna win.
He's taking the reset there.
yeah, Shadow would have died there, I guess.
It did. He looked like he was running out of blocks.
You?
Of course not, Jane, sweetheart. Of course not.
Way to go.
This is looking good for Shadow right now. Drop
Nice.
it.
Go!
Add-
Just barely got it.
Okay, Shadow. What? Why, Richie? Why? Why are you doing this?
Don't give up.
He had him! And Richie's just like, okay, I need this block, and stacks down the other side. This is so unfortunate.
I'm gonna win.
And yeah, meanwhile, Tayman being on Gary here. And he gets him.
That's an easy Gary.
Yeah,
Don't give up.
Gary,
What a kill.
Gary stacked down like a pro on the wrong side.
Here comes the Mewtwo. Let's see how long this will take. His first Mewtwo here.
Yeah, and Shadow is getting all the bad luck you can with second tiering and everything.
Tayman
This-
unfortunately looked like he dropped his chain a little early there, a little bit. Oh no!
Yeah, and
Worked out, actually.
hashtag
It looked like
Mewtwo
his
is
chain
free.
messed up. But
Yeah, I guess he did a 4 and a 4 and the chain, and
yeah, it was a 4-4 chain that looked like he switched the wrong 2 blocks, but then
Don't give up.
was able to do another chain and the Mewtwo
I'm gonna win.
for the first win of this matchup tonight. 23 this time's at 23:10, so sub 25.
that is honestly from a perspective of consistent times not.
Okay, he admits. Tayman admits he screwed that that Mewtwo up entirely. So
Well, what else?
worked.
What else should you say? I mean, he did. He was
It-
a little bit lucky that
It was a
didn't
little
bite him.
funny, but it worked. So I mean, I guess you just take that as a win, as Shadow here is hoping for a win on Richie at 238, 240 here. Richie's looks like he's stacked pretty high, but Shadow's running out of blocks here.
Yeah, but he gets the clear off there, so he should be fine with a good second tier. He doesn't have a second tier to work with right now. Has to do one or two
A little
things
bit
first.
too much work.
But he doesn't even need it.
There
And
we
he
go.
finally is getting Richie.
Another 3-minute.
And yeah, he forfeited. Also, did we tell the official SRL time with 23:09 already?
I think I said it was 23 something, but I wasn't in the SRL chat, so actually
Okay. No
join
worries,
that,
I'm
maybe.
in there anyways.
You're in there? Okay, you can be the official time announcer then.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Heresy and pop in there, but maybe I will anyway. It's too hard. Second match. You think we can go to 3 games? I would like. I like to see 3 games because more puzzles.
Yeah, certainly same for me, and I guess Shadow can bounce back. It depends a little bit on how lucky or unlucky he gets. Cause yeah, that usually is a big thing for him. If he is in the flow and is getting good stages, he can make some pretty good times. But yeah, usually he is just getting unlucky with a lot of stuff. I mean, like that Richie, he had him topped off. He had one block on the second lowest level, and Richie decides, oh hey, I need this block from the higher stack, and well, gets everything down and clears it. After that, the second tiering in the same fight. So yeah, he just needs a little bit more luck with these stages, and then he can bounce back and take the second game, in my opinion. Is there a Puzzle University speedrun? I guess not, Talon.
Free category.
Free world
Get
record.
your world records in while you can. An SRL. Here we go
Yeah,
for match 2.
Are going. Oh no! Shadow fucked up the setup right off the start. Oh, and he's getting insta-clear when he drops the second wave.
Tayman with the reset, his little minor strategy there. With the thing is, he clears two 4s, or a 5 chain. It looks like 4 or 5 chain. I couldn't tell. They both took the reset on Gary at the start. Both, I don't think, had what they wanted there.
I mean, in my opinion, the boards were looking good, but they didn't execute properly.
It was
and
just
Tayman with this 13 seconds kill on the second try here.
puzzle mode in this game. I'll just say my mom was super obsessed with puzzle mode, and this is back in the day before GameFAQs was a thing. Brute force most of those puzzles to the point where she was waking up at midnight thinking she had the answer to the puzzle and going and running downstairs to go try it.
Okay, you could definitely call that an obsession, yeah. And
Yeah,
Shadow with
my
the
mom
close
was
call here.
In my household growing up, we definitely had a back and forth on who was better at Puzzle League or Tetris Attack at the time, where it would shift between us. My mom was a serious puzzle game player back in the 90s.
I honestly never had that. My siblings were a lot older than me, 12 and 13 years. And like from 5 or 6 on, I destroyed the whole family in Tetris Attack. So we never really had fights about that. Yeah, and Tayman already with another stage lead here from the get-go.
Pulling ahead pretty quickly as Shadow starts Misty. Tayman starting Surge. Let's see how the waifu power goes for Shadow.
Well, I would personally say he is not getting intimidated by waifus anyways, so that is not
To
his
have a
problem.
resistance against the waifu type.
I guess so. Pretty strong one that is. But he is getting cleared here by Misty. But no, Misty's got a chain.
Getting that chain in the middle of nowhere there and stacking down.
Come on, take that blue out. No,
Oh,
that was the wrong way around, Misty. Why are you doing this?
nope. She gets clear again.
Yeah, and she is going into a chain as well. So this will take some time till she runs out of stop time.
Tayman was gonna go for the reset, but decided not to, or it was just an accidental pause. I couldn't really tell. And so there he goes, taking the reset.
I guess he wanted to reset, looked over and saw probably this could work out and backed out of it.
Yeah, but now we got Shadow moving on to Surge, so they are just about evened up here as
Yeah, it's close.
smidgen ahead. See who pulls out a Surge first here. It'll be Tayman.
Yeah, Tayman.
Getting that nice quick kill.
Sorry. Yeah, and Shadow is not topping off Surge here right away.
Getting unlucky there. Taking the reset. Right, Erica. Is she gonna play nice this time?
Erica never plays nice. Especially in S hard though. E hard is.
I think he messed up his chain there.
He messed up two
Didn't get the frame correct on that four drop.
Oh, this is not looking good on Tayman's side right now. Yeah, he's going to reset. I thought so. While Shadow is getting the win on Surge, so they are pretty close again. Like 7 to 10 seconds apart from each other, I'd say.
Yeah, not too bad.
Tayman going for a 6 chain, that is a little bit unusual. He is usually sticking to the 5 chain. Probably because Erica had a really low stack on the last attempt. And Shadow is pulling away with an 18 seconds Erica here. While Tayman keeps getting clears, or cleared on.
Cleared on, yeah.
But he is getting the stage with 47 here. Yes, Jade, that could actually be a thing, I guess.
Tortoise and a lecherous hare, I guess. The hare getting distracted by the waifus while the tortoise just plods past them, ever so focused on its goal. The kitty at the end of this puzzle challenge here. Tayman getting past Erica there, finally.
Huh? Koga. You cannot be that much behind. He's going into Sabrina now.
How did that happen? That's... I'm gonna if I can refresh my...
Think so, at least.
My timers ended up, like, between the two streams, my timers ended up out of sync, so I synced the streams themselves back together.
Shadow actually reset his timer. He is like 44, 45 seconds behind.
Aha, that's what happened. This needs a refresh then. I was wondering what happened. I was like, oh wait, what?
Yeah, Shadow did reset the timer after he reset on Gary. Just so that he doesn't have to retime it, I guess. But he is getting the kill here on Blaine, and he is on PB pace right now. Now I jinx it, of course. What
Sorry
what
for
else
the
could
double up
happen?
there. There we go.
Tayman actually resetting. So
Alright, I'm back in business now.
okay, Tayman is on 8, 40, 41, 42 on my side.
Alright. Got that.
Oh, Shadow dropped the chain there on Tracy a little bit early. Oh, and Tracy is going. Ah, wait. Wrong side. That's Tayman on Blaine. Gosh darn it. No!
It's a little hard to see when the screens are completely full, you know, who they're playing against in the background if you're not exactly paying attention to the garbage blocks, I guess, but
Yeah, I totally didn't pay attention right now to either screen. Yeah, Tayman finally getting this Blaine. So, moving on to Tracy as well. And Shadow was really unfortunate there that Tracy actually cleared the garbage block on the bottom from the top, which is something they usually don't do, but it
those
happens.
tearing strats.
Now the thing is, if they cannot break the lowest single garbage block, like from a 4 combo, they usually don't go for tearing strats. They just plain out don't do anything.
They just derp it up, and they're like, I can't clear my garbage.
Yeah.
They're evened up again, both on Tracy.
Yeah, both reset around the same time. Shadow with the fast reset, cause
Just going no.
yeah, he was looking for a setup relatively long, and then it was cleared away from the blocks that came from below. That was certainly not what he wanted to see. But yeah, Shadow was resorting back to making very clinical but slow setups here. Which I usually can understand for S-Hard, but in V-Hard you should actually be as fast as possible. Because it doesn't do you any favor to waste time on setting up stuff. And Tayman with another reset as well.
As always.
Yeah, Drolsy is putting in work here for real, on both sides. But hey, makes for an interesting and close race, so I won't complain.
These great equalizers.
Yeah, but Shadow right now is a little bit struggling with topping off the enemies properly. And a synchronized or close to synchronized reset again. But also Tayman is having problems with sending proper chains.
Yeah, chains keep breaking. Tracy was pretty low there. Not helping at all. That metaphorical, you can feel it shake of the head, and just moving on to that reset. Reset, try again.
Yeah, and it certainly is frustrating when you can't do the setups you want to play. But Tayman finally is getting the Tracy there in 17 seconds after like 3 minutes of resetting.
And that was a classic setup there with the way the blocks fell, getting confused the AI, moving on to Team Rocket.
Yeah, and I guess Shadow won't resort to any resets anymore on this Tracy.
At a minute 30, just about, he's probably gonna try to stick this one out.
Yeah, but he has to send some more garbage.
Yeah, that first chain he tried there, up on the whatever color that was, and going for clearing some block chains here, hoping 2-minute mark.
Oh my god. Team Rocket's somehow getting out of a really bad position against Tayman there.
When they're down to like, 3 lines like that, you're just hoping that they don't notice that they can line something up somehow, especially when it's I guess a fancy lineup, where they can either chain into the next clear or they have to drop some stuff down to get it.
Yeah, or
They're just clearing that garbage.
Yeah, or you just simply hope for the AI to actually go for like 9 combos or so with the stuff that falls down from the cleared blocks.
It's possible here that they...
Oh
there
my
it
god.
goes.
They
Didn't drop
wrecked
things
themselves.
down right. He's still trolling on Shadow side. He did take the reset. While Tayman moves on to Giovanni.
Oh no, abused cat threats. Seriously, one of the most uncomforting sound clips in this whole game.
Makes me... I need to play it for my own cat and see if she reacts to it at all. I don't think she's noticed before the crazy cat sounds that Persian makes.
Okay.
There
Yeah,
should be it. If he's topped out. Yep.
Yeah, Tayman got Giovanni while Shadow is still struggling with this Troll C. And from the looks of it, it won't end. Which is really unfortunate. The match was so close till Troll C happened. But well, that's nothing new, I guess.
Definitely got a number of blocks on his screen for this might... oh, there it is. I was gonna say, that might be it. Just the way
Yeah,
you set
finally!
those green blocks up, just too far away for the stop time. Shadow finally moving on. Team Rocket.
Yeah, let's see how much work Richie is putting in on Tayman's side.
What was missed in game 1? Tayman got that really good Mewtwo kill, and that's all I remember right now because my memory is horrible.
Yeah, we saw that Tayman is weak against waifus.
Waifu type, super effective.
He got a really neat kill on Mewtwo because, well, hashtag Mewtwo is free, as usual. But yeah, not much special stuff that happened, in my opinion.
Tayman seems angry going for that combo on Richie there, but gets the kill.
Yes,
Just going for those double-digit combos, somehow getting the kill. Double-digit combos, they feel like rage combos to me, because you're just stacking as much crap on top of those guys as you can.
Which you should do every time. Obliterate the enemy.
Especially when you're getting to some of the ones that troll you so much, and
Yeah, better be safe than sorry.
just out in a giant, 15 combo or something.
Yeah, Shadow is at
Oh,
least
I
not
know.
losing more time.
There we go. She did start down stacking, and she did clear that the lower block that had fallen, but
Yeah, but she
Ran
wasted
out of
all of
stop
her
time.
stop time at with doing that.
Shadow's still on Giovanni. I think he did take her. It looked like he did. Oh, there it goes. He did take a reset, but gets that kill relatively quickly that time.
Did he? No,
Did he
didn't
take a reset? Okay.
No.
I got it mixed.
Bro-
I got it mixed up with Rocket, I guess, because Team Rocket and Giovanni.
From the splits with around 50 seconds with a 25-second stage, there cannot be a reset.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm looking. I see it now. Yeah, definitely no reset there.
So, one more lines in chat, please, for Tayman, cause that Bruno was freaking close. And he's gonna reset it, actually. Even though Bruno didn't have too much to work there. I don't know, I would have taken a peek at how this is going for like 10 more seconds. And Shadow closing in a little bit with the kill on Richie there.
Nice.
Are you ready?
Quick kill on. I almost just read his split just to make sure. Discount Ash.
Yes!
Yeah, the cheap knockoff, the Chinese knockoff version of Ash.
What is Bruno doing there? Nothing. Okay.
He's trying so hard, but it's not hard enough. Tayman's on to Gary 2.
Come on, drop it, Shadow. Drop. No! Would have had such a good setup.
Laura, why?
And Gary is swagging against Tayman.
There's that block all the way at the bottom.
But
Oh,
he still managed to
wow.
get the kill because...
Gary just dumb stacked
Yeah, he
down
just
and
derped hard.
covered in garbage. Tayman's on to Mewtwo. Let's see if Mewtwo's free again.
Not like this.
Dropping that chain early. I don't think he meant to do that again.
Nah, especially not with the 4x4 setup that he had, because it came down the wrong way. But YouTube tries to help him here.
Oh,
And he is getting the kill with the 5 combo.
okay.
Down below there.
Man finishes with the official SRL time of 22:05. But I did open my chat.
No problem.
That'll do it.
Hashtag YouTube is free even when Tayman fucks up. I would say Forky for the upload on YouTube. This is the title. And Shadow forfeited from the race.
Forfeits again.
kinda rage quits his stream. I don't know if he wants to join us in here. Because, yeah, that means that Shadow actually was eliminated from the tournament.
This is a loser bracket, so Tayman survives to fight to puzzle another day. Seriously, GG to both players.
Okay, and there we actually have the bracket. Yeah, for the next round. That is finally S-Hard in the losers bracket. I'm so happy.
Oh, delicious SR. I'll have to study up on my S-Hard.
Oh, well, it's the same as the later part of V-Hard in general. But yeah, for the next round, that actually has a deadline of this Sunday.
Technically.
So, soon, TM. On the bottom half, we have Tayman, who just won against Shadow, versus the Infinite Jane, aka that guy who says nude stuff here at commentary.
Dude.
And from how it is looking, Light actually did forfeit the match
Yeah, I
against
saw that.
me.
I saw that in the I saw that in the Discord that you may not you. I mean you may took the moving on to fight the one, the only person who likes being smart, aka Nicole.
Yes, which actually will be a rematch of the hard round, or well, the group stage.
Salty run back.
Yeah, I actually
This time
defeated
on S-Hard.
Nicole 0, and she already shit-talked me like last week when she did her last VR match.
Her skills, shit talking.
Yeah. But yeah, Infinite Chain versus Tayman is the third match of these guys versus each other. They had it in group stage at the beginning in V-Hard, if I remember correctly. Nah, that is not right. But it's also, they were in the same group and did hard races against each other, and now they are against each other in S-Hard again. So these are both salty runbacks.
Oh man, the salt, it flows.
Oh yes. And yeah, on the top bracket we have the winners finals. Cards versus Forky. Thanks Forky for just taking it away. When was it? Can you unmute yourself real quick, Forky? When was it? Like the 21st?
Yeah, it's scheduled for the 21st at 9 PM on Speed Gaming.
Yeah, exactly, because we actually have a spot on Speed Gaming for that.
Ooh, I like that.
That is the next scheduled match, but we'll probably have 3 matches this week, and just nothing's been scheduled yet because we had to wait on these matches to get finished today.
Yes, exactly.
Matches in for some puzzling action.
Forky, did you actually ask Shadow if he wants to get in here, as he's been eliminated?
Let's do that really quick. No, not today. I think that's it. Yeah, no interviews or anything.
It's okay. I was impressed by your plays. I think you're all GG. All very good.
Yeah, it was a good and close match. Like both Tilt Tracy were really close, and After that, Shadow just mainly got a little bit unlucky there.
Been flashing some of the race times here on the screen on where everybody is for. I know this one's S hard. I guess the next one's the other one was flashing. That was V hard. And redemption bracket times. Oh man, don't show those redemption bracket times. It's embarrassing for me. I did win one. I won one game, so I did get one. I was happy about actually winning once. That was also not only a race PB but a PB as well.
So yeah, Forky, I guess that is it for this stream then, cause yeah, my match was cancelled.
I see that Tayman popped in here. I want to say a few words.
Oh well, if you'll have me. I don't know.
No,
how
go ahead, talk.
I don't know how I got in here.
You were pulled in by the will of the puzzle gods.
Well, I was hoping that Shadow would hop in, but it doesn't look like he's up for it.
No, doesn't seem so, unfortunately. But congrats, and those two Mewtwo's you had, very interesting. I'll just say it that much.
Well, you know how when you're playing Pokemon Puzzle League and you execute the proper strategy like 6 times in a row, and then you don't execute and then you win? I decided just to skip right to messing up, and it just worked out.
All that
Honestly,
Tayman strats.
I feel you about that, and I sometimes, when it's the wrong day and I'm just playing bad as it is and nothing works, I'm just resorting to playing bad, and it somehow works.
Yeah, well, suddenly you hear the chime, like you're focused on your side of the board, and you're like, oh my god, that was like shit, whatever, and then you just hear the chime that you've won. It's like, alright. I'll take it.
Wait, what?
I mean, you learn to not question it and just take it at some point.
Yeah,
so
with Puzzle League, I think it's really some of these wins that you can get. You just kind of shrug, go okay, and move on.
We need one of the things I've said a lot in my stream is how did that work? And we need an emote for that, I think. How did that work?
we have Resident Forky, I guess that is enough.
Oh, is that something similar?
No, certainly not.
Well, I did want to say...
Big old shrug emote.
I did want to say to Shadow that I understand the frustration of just not being able to perform in the tournaments, and I think it's nerves and it's getting flustered, and sometimes you just start your setup without really looking ahead, at least in my own experience. So, but I wanted to say I had fun playing Shadow, and he definitely is a good player who can pull together a good run. It's just sometimes it just doesn't happen in the tournament, unfortunately.
Yeah, he is a little bit known for just getting plain unlucky with be it tournaments or also when he's on a really good pace, he's just sometimes getting stages where you don't win like in 3 minutes or reset like 5 times in a row.
Definitely happens to the best of us in all the games that we play.
I would probably recommend like more aggressive reset strats. If you're confident in your ability to get the setup, you'll probably be able to get it rather than just waiting like 2 or 3 minutes. Because he went on with Tracy like 3 or 4 minutes, didn't he? On one time?
The highest was like 1:30 till 2 minutes, I guess. Till he opted out and started anew.
Yeah, I mean, I just hate to see that. Even if I'm benefiting, it's like, ugh, the wall.
Yeah, and I mean, speaking for myself, my SRPB, that is 14 minutes on Bruno and then just 4 minutes of wasting time at Gary with resetting, and every time getting a proper setup and stuff. It's just like, it doesn't want to work sometimes, so you really cannot do anything even if you're like the best player of this game anyways.
Yeah, like, get stuck on the first stage. It's like, on V hard even. Like, I can understand it happening in S hard, but it can happen in V hard too.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, it can even happen on hard that you have like a minute-long stage because of just stuff that happens.
Everything's in the right position. I don't know if there's any like validity to this claim, but I think there might be like maybe some RNG seeding that might take place with that. Like if you're mashing reset every time, maybe the seed just stays the same. I don't know. It's good to think that there's an explanation to the bullshit in this game.
I honestly don't know how the N64 version in particular works, but for the other versions up to this point, also talking about Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, whenever you pop garbage, whenever you do a 4 combo, whenever some panels pop on your side, whenever panels are generated, everything changes the RNG seed that is behind it. And also from this RNG seed comes the next line that is getting generated.
We need to figure out what seeding just makes that stupid checkerboard pattern. Like six tall and 3 wide, just checkerboard of the same block, and it's like you have to be like a general to navigate those blocks properly.
Yeah, so, sometimes when you get these, I like to call them plain minefield seeds. You just have like to think for 10 seconds, what am I going to do and what happens if I do the wrong thing? So that you could actually recover if you do the wrong thing by accident.
But I think we should be winding things down. Is there anything else we